everyone. Welcome back to our channel. In today's video, we'll be exploring the powerful and inspiring story of the Last Supper, a pivotal event in the life of Jesus and his disciples. We'll delve into the significance of this sacred meal, the lessons it imparts, and how it continues to inspire us in our spiritual journeys today. If you're excited about this topic, make sure to hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe to our channel for more uplifting biblical content. Let's dive into this remarkable story. The Last Supper took place during the Jewish celebration of Passover, a time when the people of Israel commemorated their liberation from slavery in Egypt. Jesus and his disciples gathered in an upper room in Jerusalem to share this special meal together. Unbeknownst to the disciples, this would be their final meal with Jesus before his crucifixion. At this point in his ministry, Jesus had already attracted a significant following, performed numerous miracles, and taught powerful lessons. His teachings and actions had also drawn the ire of the religious authorities, setting the stage for the events that would soon unfold. Before the meal began, Jesus performed an extraordinary act of humility and service. He washed the feet of his disciples, a task typically reserved for the lowliest of servants. When he reached Peter, the outspoken disciple objected, but Jesus insisted, teaching that this act was necessary for the disciples to share in his mission. Lesson 1. Humility and service. Jesus' act of washing the disciples' feet demonstrates the importance of humility and service in our spiritual lives. He showed his followers that true greatness comes from serving others, and that we must be willing to humble ourselves in order to love and care for those around us. During the meal, Jesus took bread, gave thanks, broke it, and gave it to his disciples, saying, "This is my body, which is given for you. Do this in remembrance of me." Then, he took the cup of wine, saying, "This cup is the new covenant in my blood, which is poured out for you." In these actions, Jesus instituted the Lord's Supper, also known as the Eucharist or Holy Communion, a sacrament that Christians continue to observe to this day. Lesson 2. The significance of the Lord's Supper. The Lord's Supper serves as a powerful reminder of Jesus' sacrificial love and the new covenant established through his death and resurrection. When we partake in this sacred meal, we are called to remember and reflect on Jesus' ultimate sacrifice, while also looking forward to his promised return. During the Last Supper, Jesus revealed that one of his disciples would betray him. This revelation deeply troubled the disciples, as they struggled to understand who among them would commit such an act. Jesus identified Judas Iscariot as the betrayer, and Judas soon left to carry out his treacherous plan. Jesus also predicted that Peter, one of his closest followers, would deny him 3 times before the rooster crowed. Despite Peter's insistence that he would never do such a thing, Jesus' words would prove to be true in the hours that followed. Lesson 3. Recognizing our own weaknesses. The events of the Last Supper remind us that even those who walked closely with Jesus were susceptible to fear, doubt, and betrayal. This should encourage us to examine our own hearts and recognize our own weaknesses and vulnerabilities. By acknowledging our shortcomings, we can seek God's help to overcome them and remain steadfast in our faith. During the Last Supper, Jesus imparted some of his most profound teachings to his disciples. He gave them a new commandment: love one another. As I have loved you, so you must love one another. He also prayed for their unity, asking the Father to protect them and ensure that they remained one, just as he and the Father were one. Lesson 4. The importance of love and unity in the Christian community. The Last Supper serves as a powerful reminder of the centrality of love and unity in the life of every believer. Jesus calls us to love one another deeply and genuinely, modeling our love after his own sacrificial love. We are also called to strive for unity, recognizing that we are all part of one body in Christ. After the Last Supper, Jesus led his disciples to the Garden of Gethsemane, where he prayed in deep anguish, knowing the suffering that awaited him. As he prayed, his disciples struggled to stay awake, highlighting their human frailty in the face of impending trials. Lesson 5. Persevering in prayer and trusting God in times of difficulty. The events in the Garden of Gethsemane teach us the importance of persevering in prayer. even when we are overwhelmed by fear or sorrow. Jesus' example shows us that we can bring our deepest emotions and concerns before God, trusting that He is with us in the midst of our struggles. The story of the Last Supper reveals profound lessons about love, sacrifice, humility, and unity that continue to inspire us today. As we reflect on Jesus' actions and teachings during this sacred meal, let us strive to embody the love and humility He demonstrated, while also seeking unity and support within our Christian community. Thank you for joining us in exploring the powerful story of the Last Supper. We hope you found this video inspiring and insightful. If you enjoyed it, please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel for more biblical content. Share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below, and may you be encouraged and strengthened in your own spiritual journey as you remember the love and sacrifice of Jesus Christ.